I am feeling present. I have feelings of gratitude. I'm a little tired, but I'm here. Loneliness. Man, did I feel alone. Right after my divorce. You could have people around you, but I think why I felt alone is because I was the only one, in my body that was going through this transition. You just feel alone. You just feel lonely with your thoughts. I think the coolest thing about having a twin is no matter how far apart you are, you will always have this connection, especially when you're identical. Twins will always be connected, no matter how close or far apart you are from one another. In my opinion, it's a magical experience. Joy. When did I last feel joy? I'm gonna have to say, when I am in the presence of my children. I always put my daughter to bed, and it's one of my favorite moments in the day. It's kind of like tying a bow, right, on this present. And as I'm putting her to sleep, she's just telling me, "Mommy," and she does her little lips like this, "Mommy, I love you. I love you so much." It just fills my cup. I think that is when I really knew what unconditional love really, really meant. When I became a mother, I was a young child, when I was introduced into the entertainment industry. And it was really nice to be able to go home to family that loved you for you and loved you for who you are as a person, as opposed to what you do. Free! I do have a feeling and a sense of freedom following my divorce, mainly because I had been struggling for a minute about what is it that I felt was best for me. Thanks to intuition and trust in self, I was able to move through that and feel, a sense of freedom. To be honest with you, that is one emotion that I am having a hard time with and that I need to work on and need to be a little more vulnerable with. I've always been this just people pleaser and never allowing myself to get there because I always thought that it was something that was bad, right? But anger is actually great in the right situation. Like, it's okay to get angry. It's okay to stand your ground and to say, that is not okay. I don't like racism. I don't like when someone abuses their power. And whenever I see someone abusing their power and money to hurt someone else and just take advantage of people, I think it's disgusting. Anxiety. Now, anxiety I know very well. It's okay, you know what I mean, to have anxiety, because you can have anxiety about having anxiety. It is what it is. It's something that I deal with. But I think what has also helped me with my anxiety is learning the why. Like, why am I feeling this way? Sometimes you won't always have that answer, but being intentional and mindful about why this anxiety is coming up for you has also been helpful for me. Anxiety? This interview. You may not think that. What helps me also is visualization. So I will visualize myself doing what I'm doing now, and it'll help my brain kind of connect with my behavior, and I'll feel better about the situation. Being on set when there's an audience, like right in front of you, talk about shaking in your bones. What if the line that is scripted for you is not funny? I think during Sister days was when I first had bouts of anxiety when it came to being in front of an audience. You're performing live in front of an audience. And you're a kid, you're young, you have so many other things that you're worrying about. If you're gonna get a good grade on this test, you're worrying about boys. You're worried about standing on your mark. You're worried about how you look. There's just a lot going on. And I think you just kind of get used to it. Performing, feeling nervous. It becomes a part of your life and a part of you. Ooh, rejection. Rejection is tough. I think it never gets easy. Or easier. But I was really, really young, and I remember I had tried out for the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I believe the character was Ashley, and I didn't get it. And I just felt dejected. That's a word, right? Dejected? But as time went on, I realized that if I wasn't rejected, then I wouldn't have been able to do Sister. You just have to trust the process and trust the journey and trust that what is for you is for you. And what is for you will never miss you. I think it's important for us to be in tune, in touch with our emotions, because that is how we stay connected with people, with community, and with ourselves. So, thanks for having me. I feel like people just don't ask that these days. How are you feeling?